What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome back to another comic book video. This is the channel where we sit down and cover different comic book stories from different comic book companies. Today, we're going to jump back over to Marvel Comics and continue our coverage over the X-Men Age of Apocalypse storyline. Now, this was an alternate timeline that was made with the death of Charles Xavier, who was killed by his own son Legion, which was crazy. But with the death of Charles Xavier, we got the alternate timeline known as the Age of Apocalypse storyline, where Marvel pushed out a bunch of different Age of Apocalypse series to tell us how will the X-Men defeat Apocalypse in this new timeline. Well, in this video right here, we're going to cover X-Calibre #1. And I hope I pronounced that correctly, but this book focuses on Nightcrawler and Mystique. So if you do like today's comic book video, please hit that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel for more content to come in the near future. But I do hope you enjoy today's video. We pick up with the character named Switchback, who spent a lot of money to get away from the area that Apocalypse rules over. She is trying to escape to Avalon, which is the Savage Land in the middle of Antarctica. Now, this character does not have a main Marvel Universe counterpart like the other characters do. She was made in this book right here. Either way, once she arrives at the trail, she has to wait for a guide that is going to lead her to Avalon. Come to find out that the guide is actually Juggernaut himself. Now, this is a Juggernaut who is kind of like his main Marvel Universe counterpart, but in a way where, yes, he did absorb the Crimson Gem of Cyttorak, except not becoming some villain that was trying to fight the X-Men. Instead, when he heard about the death of Charles Xavier, well, he didn't change into a man who was a monk. He also guides people to Avalon. So right now you have Juggernaut, who is going to lead Switchback to Avalon since she did pay a lot of money to get away from Apocalypse. Now, these two characters are going to play an important role for this Age of Apocalypse series, which again is X-Calibre. I know I just butchered that name, please forgive me. But after a long walk, they were able to finally arrive at Avalon, which of course makes Switchback look at it so amazed by it. Now we pick up with Nightcrawler, who is meeting up with Angel. And remember that in this universe, Angel actually owns some kind of club that he received from helping Apocalypse. Now, he helps the X-Men out, but of course, they really force him to do the work, be their informant to be more exact, plus other things. Right now, he is needed to help Nightcrawler get a safe passage to Avalon, meaning a way out of the land of Apocalypse, since he does need to meet up with his mother and actually find a woman named Destiny, since she'll be able to help Magneto with the alternate timeline thing and with Bishop as well. Of course, Angel tells Nightcrawler to go to a warehouse, and once there, he should find a way to make it out. He needs to ask for Proudstar. Picking back up with Magneto, we see him calling up Mystique and telling her that she will meet with Nightcrawler and go to Avalon, since she is the only person who truly knows what Destiny looks like. You have Mystique say no because she hates going to Avalon, except you have Magneto give her two options, which is to help him and live, or her location can be handed over to Apocalypse, who will love to get rid of her. So it is Mystique saying yes, she will help out. She is happy to see her son and basically hangs the call up because she's being forced to help Magneto out with this situation. Getting back to Nightcrawler, we see him going to a warehouse where he is greeted by John Proudstar. Now, this is the moment we learn that the people who work here to help get people to Avalon don't like Mystique. The reason why, well, even though she helps people out to get to Avalon, well, she also takes everything they own and then passes them on to Prowlstar or whoever is going to give them passage away from North America. And you have Prowlstar tell Nightcrawler that he's also hated on because he is the son of Mystique. Either way, you have Nightcrawler force Prowlstar to help out by teleporting away his finger, which is really messed up when you think about it, but makes Prowlstar agree to help Nightcrawler get to Avalon. Now, while Nightcrawler was doing that, well, he was being spied on by Daniela Moonstar, who of course is working for Apocalypse. She is part of the group called the Pale Riders, where she works with Deadpool, who is known in this universe as Dead Man Wade. There is also Psylocke, who is also known as Damask, which is a very interesting name. So these three are tasked to follow Nightcrawler and Mystique so Apocalypse can finally find Avalon and get rid of it. And so the last couple pages are more of us seeing Nightcrawler and a few people in a submarine as they are heading towards making it to Avalon. He is wondering if it is true what they say about his mother, also wondering about Destiny too. The second page is more of us seeing Switchback and Juggernaut making it to Avalon, where they are greeted by Destiny. Now when Destiny touches Switchback hands, well, her powers activate. Destiny powers is basically to see different kinds of possible futures, and when she touches the Switchback hand, well, she gets some vision where Apocalypse is burning everything. We don't know what, but he must be doing something big. But this is where we are going to end today's video. So please hit that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel for more content to come in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read? Well, please let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But I do hope you enjoy today's video. Later, guys.